Looking for answers, definitely. Some type of explanation, I don't know, some type of answer, because people don't disappear.
It's a local mystery. A woman vanishes in Bristol County, leaving behind a vacant car, a full apartment, and dozens of unanswered questions.
The mystery surrounds the disappearance of Jennifer Mbugua. NBC 10 I-Team reporter Tamara Sacharczyk takes us inside the investigation.
It's 3 a.m., the middle of the night on May 28, 2014. A 911 call comes into North Attleboro Police.
911, what's the emergency, please?
On the other line, a manager at the Shell station on South Washington Street. A gray Toyota Camry appears to have been abandoned near the back dumpster.
The car was like in the middle of the path to go to the car wash, so it was blocking the way.
It was somewhat off to the side, near the rear of the building. It was not in a traditional parking spot. It was kind of just slanted a little bit. There was a sandal that was located along with a pair of keys near the vehicle.
The car belonged to 31-year-old Jennifer Mbugua Fall River, but she was nowhere to be found.
It's not common to have somebody just disappear and vanish.
But when Jennifer went missing, almost no trace was left behind. Jennifer had moved to Massachusetts from Kenya in 2001. She was a licensed practical nurse and outside of work, mostly kept to herself.
With us, she was always very talkative and she had a lot to say, but with other people, she kind of was really quiet and reserved.
Her sister Lisa says Jennifer had just recently moved to an apartment on South Main Street in Fall River.
The building where she was living has a lot of suspicious characters. That whole street was I wouldn't call it the safest neighborhood, personally.
But the neighborhood didn't seem to bother Jennifer.
She used to go to the library here in Fall River down the street, and she just used to walk back and forth, and to her it was no big deal. She's walking to the library to go to use the computer at the library, and she didn't find that unusual to be walking out there at 9 o'clock at night.
Did that make you guys nervous?
Yeah, it did.
As far as Lisa knew, Jennifer had no enemies, no boyfriends, no one who have wanted to hurt her.
I took over the case in 2018.
Fall River Police Detective Louis Vertentes is now the lead investigator on the case.
I'm looking at this case from a modern policing point of view.
Using new technology to review old evidence, fingerprints from the car, cell phone records, and witness statements.
It's a very frustrating case because you have her seen here in Fall River, and then her vehicle is located in North Attleboro, and there's really not much else.
Hours before Jennifer vanished, a neighbor saw her shuffling through papers in her car in Fall River. Several hours later, after midnight, the Toyota is spotted again, pulling into the Shell station.
A street camera that captured the car coming in, but you can't see who's in it.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
There was a camera right at the dumpster, but it wasn't working.
Do you think somebody could have abducted her?
I think that's a possibility. My feeling is she didn't disappear from North Attleboro. I feel like she disappeared from Fall River and somebody brought the car to North Attleboro. I've always said that. Investigators
have gotten several tips over the years, but none of them have led to a break in the case. Do you think there's somebody out there who knows what happened?
I believe so. It's a very frustrating situation to be involved in, and I'm just trying to find Jennifer to bring her back to her family.
A hope shared by Jennifer's family.
That emptiness of not knowing, not having an answer, not having a conclusion, not having any closure, it's a horrible feeling.
Jennifer is one of the missing persons cases now being looked into by the Bristol County District Attorney's Office. If you have any information on this case, contact State Police Lieutenant Anne Marie Robertson at 508-961-1918. For the NBC 10 I-Team, I'm Tamara Sacharczyk.
Hi, everyone. It's Patrice Wood from NBC 10. Thanks for checking out the NBC 10 WJAR YouTube channel. Click the links on your screen for more stories from across Southern New England. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button below and get notified anytime we post an update on YouTube. As always, thank you for turning to 10.